Hi, this is Rick Julian, Chief Creative Officer of QV, and this is the Deep Dive. Octopus. So, I'm guessing that if I were to offer all of you octopus as an entree or an appetizer, what do you think? 90% would say no thank you? Maybe more, yeah. I remember the first time that I ate octopus. I was at a sushi restaurant, and it came out in these little chunks, little tentacles on them. A lot of you are already hitting the stop button. And I began chewing it, and and about 10 minutes later, still chewing the same piece, I was like, all right, well, that's octopus. It was like the gummy bear of the sea. It just kept on going and going and going and going. And honestly, I haven't eaten tons of octopus since then. Every once in a while, I would try it. But then I went to a wonderful restaurant here in Atlanta called the Kimball House. If you ever get a chance to go there, do. Great cocktails, great oysters, great entrees. Very, very artfully and thoughtfully prepared. Excellent place. So I was sitting at the bar eating by myself on this particular evening, and I saw octopus on the menu. Now, I had tried lots of their other entrees, and I was very impressed with how good the food was. So I said, if anybody could make octopus good, the chef here could do it. So I ordered it. And that was about 2.5 years ago. And every time I go back to the Kimball House, guess what I order? Octopus. And they do a different preparation of it almost every time. A slight variation on the marinade, a slight variation on the sides and, the sauce and this kind of stuff. But it is by far my favorite dish out of the whole menu, and it's an amazing menu. And so I went there with a friend a few nights ago, and he asked what I was getting, and I said, I'm getting the octopus. I always get the octopus. I hate octopus, he said. I hate it. And I said, well, you really ought to try this, because I used to have problems with it too, but now these guys do it differently. So I ordered it, it arrived, and I cut off a piece for him and let him try it. And he was like, wow, that's really good. I think I'll get that the next time. Okay. And I told him how they did a special preparation, because I actually spoke to the chef. It's over at 2, and I like to cook, but this is a degree of preparation that exceeds my willingness to go this far in preparation for any dish. But it's about a 2 or 3 day preparation for them. They brine it. Well, it's already brined. It comes out of the sea. They marinate it in some very special combination of something, and they do that overnight, and then they do this, and they do that, and then they tenderize it with this, and then they flavor it with that, and then they actually do the preparation in the pan. They grill it, and then there's all this other stuff that they do. And it's a fairly complex, I would call it proprietary process. And there you go. You have octopus that everybody wants, who never thought they wanted it before. How is that about our business? Some of you believe that you have octopus for sale, or you have a product line that looks like octopus. You're selling all these other things. It's easy for you to sell the steak. It's easy for you to sell the salmon. It's easy for you to sell the pasta of your product line, whatever that product line is, whatever industry. You got those regular contenders that you've been moving regularly. But you got this octopus over here. And it's just, I'm just going to give up on it. I like it. I believe in it. It's a great product, but people just don't seem to get it. You're right. They don't. It's not the product's fault, though. It's not the service line's fault that they don't get it. Guess whose responsibility it is for to help people get it, to like it, to find it appealing. You have been doing a certain kind of preparation of branding and marketing and storytelling on that product, and it has not connected. How many times am I going to say connect? I will say it a lot. And it is not connected. But if you come at it from a different angle, if you get someone who can look at it with fresh eyes and do a different kind of approach to telling that story, a different strategy for preparing the marketing materials and branding materials that you need in order to compellingly highlight the things that people need to know in a way that makes them want to have it and want to try it, so that they actually get it in their hands and they try it and they go, how have I not been using your product all my life? I never knew. It's the best thing I ever knew. You have an octopus in your service line right now. You have an octopus in your product line. Before you just give up, try a different preparation. See if that works. All right? Peace.